Good afternoon, Multiverse, and welcome to a new season of MNW Warzone. I am your host, MNW Warzone General Manager, Jerry Aldini. And with me, as always, is Mr. Michael Montoya.
How's it going, Jerry? I am having a wonderful day. New season of MNW post Multivania. I had a hard time finding my pants this morning, but I have pants on now, and we're ready to go.
TMI, Michael, TMI, but you're right. A new exciting season. We have new champions. We have the only people going into Multivania as champions that came out as champions were the Dark Lords as our tag team champions. We have a new big oof champion in Sergeant Major Payne, who after months of effort grabbed that belt. We have the constant nightmare, Constantinople, who for the second year in a row left Multivania with gold, becoming our new Warp Gate Hardcore champion. We'll be hearing from the Constant Nightmare later today. And, well, this is going to be a little weird. I'm saying this out of order. We have a new multiversal heavyweight champion in the form of the Victimizer, Wilson, who we will see in action today in your main event when we make good on a promise. When we somebody was supposed to have a title shot against Max and got screwed. And so El Bandido de Laton will face the Victimizer, Wilson, for the multiversal heavyweight champion. Wilson has vowed to be a fighting champion. We'll hear from him later today. But you may be noticing there was one belt I didn't cover, and that is the Nexus Titan Championship, the most controversial win at Multivania when both the Janitor and our Sawyer got simultaneous pinfalls during their fatal four-way, and it was the refs' call that they both won. They are now co-champion. I have been meeting with them since Multivania. Decisions have been made. We're going to hear from them, but first, another person who was in that match had something to say. So before we hear from the co-champions, let's hear from one of their competitors, Theron Markov.
Brobanog and our Sawyer, you don't know what you've woken up, do you? You don't know how much of a sadistic, violent bastard you've woken up after Multivania, but it's fine. I'm gonna show you who you woke up. I'm gonna introduce you to the heir of House Markov. And I don't have to care if I beat you both at once or beat you one at a time, because I'm gonna be the next Nexus Titan champion. You see, Sawyer, you claimed I haven't evolved. Well, what you've woken up is something that's de-evolved. I'm gonna introduce you to the Theron Markov that was sadistic, violent, and even a little masochistic. Because he had to be. And he had to enjoy it to survive in House Markov. So Probunaga and our Sawyer, you better be ready to enter my world, to enjoy a world of pain. Because that's what you've got coming to you. And that is exactly how I'm going to break both of you. And how I'm going to become the next Nexus Titan champion. We're going to have a great time, guys. Or at least, I am.
That's, interesting words from Theron Markov.
I think he's broken.
A little worried about that, yeah. Yeah, we'll see. But I think more importantly, everyone's been asking, what's the deal with the Nexus Titan? How do we handle co-champions? I could explain it to you, but I'm going to let people closer to the situation do that. So let's head to ringside right now.
Good old scheduled ring time.
Yeah, scheduled ring time with the Janitor, who's been busy. He took the week off scrubbing the arena.
Yeah, I had to get the stank off.
It's
a couple weeks ago.
It's pristine.
It is beautiful. Bathrooms smell like orange zest and hope.
Yeah. So here we go, and we're gonna, like I said, I've been having meetings all week, but I'm going to let the champion explain it himself. Good afternoon, Multiverse. It is I, your humble janitor, and I want to explain the situation as it has been negotiated with myself, Sawyer, and Mr. Aldini. Jerry has forbid Sawyer and I from challenging each other, so we're going to have to handle it a little different. And I like simple, straightforward matches, but the best we could come up with is during this co-championship reign. The belt will be defended in 2-on-1 tag team handicap matches. So Sawyer and I will have to tag in and out against a single opponent. And I'm a little disappointed. Sawyer and I, yes, we had our challenges. Tying with Sawyer wasn't exactly how I wanted to do this, but I have proven that I have what it takes to be a multiversal heavyweight contender. And that's exactly what I want to do. Uh-oh. Well, here comes his co-champion. So here we have it. 1/3 of the main event mechs and your Nexus Titan champion with the champs are in the ring. These two are going to have to learn to live together.
Yeah, it's going to be hard. These are two strong personalities here.
Right. So let's get a few things straight here right now, Mr. Janitor. And that is, you and I are the co-champions for this belt, and that's what we're going to focus on. No going after the Multiversal Heavyweight Championship. Oh, so now you're dictating how I run my career. Sawyer, I understand. Neither of us are truly happy with this situation. But, I suppose you're right, but after this championship reign is done, I am going after that belt. Right, well, here's the deal, Janitor. You and I are tied together at the hip, so you keep your ambition in check, Mr. Former Emperor, and we're going to do this. We are going to be the longest reigning Nexus Titan champions, if I have anything to say about it. Oh, fine. Please tell me. Please tell me this does not mean I'm a member of Meme now, does it? Because, well, I mean, it's a great faction and all, but I'm not really a bot. Why the bloody hell would you be part of Meme? You're right, you're not a bot. No, that is not even remotely happening. we are going to be co-champions. This 2-on-1 tag thing. It's going to be a rough go for anyone who challenges us, isn't it? All right, first off, I'm not sure you are the one who makes the decision on whether I would be a meme or not. You suppose you have to check in with your bro. But, if we're going to be saddled with each other, we might as well make the best of it. So let's get this job done. Yeah, there you are. Yeah, we're gonna do this. We're gonna get the job done. We're going to be Nexus Titan champion for however long this takes. Maybe eventually we can let Jerry see sense of having you and I settle this. But since he said we have to play nice, I'm going to play nice. Yes, I can tell from your tone that was completely sincere. Sawyer, we're going to have to do this, but if we're doing it clean. You know I don't like shenanigans, I don't like complications. Let's make this as straightforward as possible. Oh! All right, fine. I can do clean. I am not. No, I will. No shenanigans. Fine. No, I can do clean, and then we'll figure out why the ref. Because in the end, it was the ref that screwed us. And I'm going to find out why. Right, well, this is going to work great, Michael.
This is going to be terrible, but I think it's going to be great for ratings.
We had to figure it out, and the best thing we could come up with is, have it. It's going to be hard for the challengers. Absolutely.
Well, we have enough sadistic idiots in this company that someone's going to take a swing at it.
Well, and we know that Mega Rider X has a guaranteed Nexus Titan shot coming up.
Yep, see? Sadistic idiot.
Mega Rider's not a sadistic idiot. He had a great match.
Masochistic idiot.
He had a great match at Multiverse with Brawl Kaiser, who's really become his good friend. So... that's, the Janitor, as we said, the Janitor likes it clean. He likes it simple. And so, and that was what I was trying to give him. All right, 2-on-1 tag, and it's not going to be tornado rules. They have to tag in one at a time in the ring. Their advantage is going to be the ability to tag out. That's it. So, should be fine. It's going to be fine. I'm confident that this is going to work out great.
I don't believe you.
No, it's good. Meanwhile, other things have been going on. Now, we know that at Multiverse, one of the big matches everyone was looking at was Daverman, the leader of Guard, versus Sir Uncle Dunk, to settle once and for all the heroes versus villains matchup, which was won decisively by our man, Daverman. But some people have been a little concerned what happened with Uncle Dunk after that match. And so for that, let's head over to this audio we received from the Blood Money compound.
Oh god, boss, what did that costume nutjob do to you?
God, Multiverse sucked. I didn't get the belt and those stupid heroes are still running around. We look more like doofs than the actual doof himself.
Breathe, damn you!
That's not how CBR works, you boob. You're just breaking his ribs.
He's not responding. Quick, get the AMD.
Don't you mean AED?
No, the automated money defibrillator. God, do I have to do everything around here? Let's see, no. That ain't it. How the hell did that get in there? There it is.
Butler, that's 2 stacks of cash tied to a car battery. That ain't gonna do shit.
Kid, do you know anything about our boss? Clear. He's awake.
You know, I shouldn't be surprised that worked, but I'm not.
Are you okay? You need your golden martini? Say something if you need it.
So yeah, that worked
God.
fine.
So that's what I heard when I was walking home.
Yeah, I was wondering what that was.
I thought someone was murdering a cat.
Well, anyway, but that's not all going. Well, you know what? So far, it's been a lot of talk, but we are a wrestling show. So you know what that means, Michael?
Does that mean we're gonna see wrestling? Now?
It is time to head to ringside for our opening bout.
All right, somebody kick the guy in the video truck. Let's do this.
Your opening match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, representing guard, Ultra Devil.
There he is. One of the aforementioned heroes. It's Ultra Devil.
And a hero who's a devil, you know, that's gonna cater right to the teenage market. They're gonna eat this shit up. Let me tell you, Jerry.
Well, that and he's that Japanese word for something, Takahatsu or teppanyaki, something like that.
No, I think that's the tables you sit under and fall.
Ah, all right.
And introducing their opponent, representing Blood Money, Mr. Butler.
Now, I want to be clear. The issues with Guard and Blood Money are over. They were settled at Multivania. This one is personal. These two have faced each other a couple of times already. They wanted a rubber match. So that's what they're getting.
Do we have a victory each then?
Yes.
Victory each, so this will settle that tie here.
Theoretically. But I have a feeling Butler already has animosity because the live-action One Piece trailer dropped yesterday.
I don't know what that is.
Neither do I, but apparently it's a deal for him. Well, we're off!
Big overhand right starting off by Butler into the Saito suplex. Mr. Butler, of course, wanting to gain control in this match here, using that power, slow down the pace here, get those power moves off. You don't want to let Ultra Devil get to those ropes.
No, you really don't. Remember, Ultra Devil will fly. Those wings aren't just for show.
Them wings were made for flying. And he'll crossbody you? That doesn't rhyme.
And, yeah, oh.
Oh boy. Oh, into the brain buster. 2. And a kick out there.
There we go.
Loading up here, big knee from Mr. Butler. Ultra Devil's got to start picking up the pace here.
You mean like that?
Yeah, like that beautiful leg drop there. Now going, penalty kick to the back there.
Swinging neck breaker.
Beautiful swinging through there. Got to focus on that athleticism here. Can't give Butler a moment to breathe. You need that high octane offense High risk, high reward. We're in the district where the rent is higher. Crossbody.
1, 2.
The stack night of wrestling for you folks, starting out with our first match here. Oh, what a big miss!
Oh, but a good counter by the Ultra Devil.
You know, ramming Butler into that top rope here, giving himself a chance to get back into the ring, but Butler, using that strength, got him around the waist, lowered him in for that backbreaker, now just working over the hands of the Ultra Devil.
The enrapturing hero is going to have to kick it up if he wants to be able to survive this onslaught from Uncle Dunk's bodyguard.
Oh, speaking of, if he's here watching this match back afterwards, I need more leave-in conditioner right now.
Ah, all right, fair enough.
Now these two locking up. Duck lower, and just driving the back of Butler's head into the mat there. What you gotta do, take advantage.
Going for the pin.
1, 2. Decisive kick out from Mr. Butler there at 2.
And just pounding on the mask.
He's twisting through with the neckbreaker once again.
And coming up. Again with the pounding blows. Well, considering how this started out, maybe that's what Ultra Devil has to do.
You notice he's pounding on the temple and the chin there, trying to knock Mr. Butler loopy, trying to get him on roller skates here. Beautiful striking combination. But Mr. Butler still with some gas left in the tank. Body slam. Once again, driven into the mat.
And now the obliteration hits. Counter by Ultra Devil.
Beautiful counter there. Irish whip into the corner. Once again, just targeting the head of Mr. Butler here. To the top we go, rolling through.
Going for it at 1, 2. Oh, so close.
Just barely a kick out there. We're getting some good action here in our first match. This rubber match between two rivals beyond the forces of heroes and the forces of villainy. These two have some scores to settle personally. Once again, up we go. And
And
big powerbomb there. Now just ramming the hell out of those hip flexors, trying to shut down the high-flying ability.
Now, it should be pointed out, one of those victories, the victory by Ultra Devil, did involve Galaxy Brain tactics. I think that's one of the reasons Butler might be a little sore about it.
Yeah, a guy like Mr. Butler, more of a, let's get down to business and have a straightforward fight type.
Oh, making him humble.
Taking it to the Devil Jabroni here. Back up he gets.
Oh, just couple of just good hooks.
Yeah, no, just those incredibly strong right hooks to the face. Got him right in the cheek.
Oh, but the Ultra Devil gonna fly.
Thank goodness for Lacta. Real good for repairing broken faces. Oh boy. Swing and a miss. Oh, spear!
Going for it again. And another kick out.
Now to the top rope, high rent district. Elbow drop to the small of the back. Ultra Devil's got to get up though and secure this pin. Perhaps too much time already elapsed here. 1, 2, and a kick out. What a first match back from Multivania here, folks. Not enough to kick out at 1, Jerry.
I mean, Butler is a tough customer.
Butler showing off some of his own hops there, getting pretty high up for that elbow drop. Raking the fingers across the ridges of the mask as well.
People are already calling break his fingers.
Left and a right there. Ultra Devil trying to stay on top here with that offense. 2. About a 2.5 there.
And it's been getting close a couple of times here.
Perhaps fatigue setting in here for Butler.
I mean, maybe, but
You got to remember the athletic ability of Ultra Devil. You got to imagine he's got cardio for days, Jerry.
well, he had that before he, ultra glowed up. Oh!
Oh! Big rights and lefts here.
And headbutt you.
1, 2.
And a kick out by the Ultra Devil.
Ultra Devil, though, taking that move with some difficulty. I think maybe knocked for a loop here. And taking some stomps to the hand as well.
Uh-oh, Butler. Oh, no. Oh! Well, that was a trip to the Shadow Realm.
I imagine a devil would know all about the Shadow Realm, though.
You'd think. Oh! He met.
I got a drop kick there.
I think he's a little discombobulated from that.
Perhaps seeing double there, kicked at the wrong Butler. Oh! Packaged him up. Beautiful suplex. Twisted through once again. The head of Butler must be reeling.
But still enough fortitude to kick out.
Just enough to kick out there. And, ooh! Focusing on that arm now. Perhaps a good idea trying to neutralize those power maneuvers. Kicks for days here on Mr. Butler. Straight to the mid-spine and now to the gut. Once again, now up and bomb to the outside. The strength of Ultra Devil.
And Ultra Devil gonna fly.
Got that control of the skies, does Ultra Devil.
So I just was realizing that before the match, we actually got a social media tweet by Mr. Butler saying, I think MAME has enough issues going on as it is right now without the presence of the Janitor as a member. But now focusing back on the current moment,
Yeah, back in the action here in the ring.
Oh! Off the steel steps!
Went off of that ring apron and it just rolled down onto the steps. That's gotta hurt. Resetting the count, though.
Well, again, one of those matches was lost by countout, and I'm sure Butler,
Very aware.
maybe he'd want to return the favor, but no, he wants to do it the hard way. For those of you confused, that was a tag match that involved Blood Money versus Guard members Ultra Devil and Mega Rider X. And again, breaking the count.
Yeah, perhaps wanting to brawl on the outside here a bit more, weaken the Ultra Devil.
I mean, you can do more damage out there for sure.
Belly to belly slam there. Now these two locking up once again. Oh, just beeling him into the barricade. Stiff right hands now to Ultra Devil. Oh, right across the chin. Under the temple. Count back.
Oh! Oh no, here it comes. That's Wait, what are you planning? Oh. I was worried he was going to drive him into the stairs.
Yeah, the steps were that close. 7 and another reset of the count here.
No!
Wait, no. No. No.
Oh, almost. Almost.
But Butler was toying with Ultra Devil there.
Ultra Devil almost made it back in, and Butler was like, no, no. Oh, and again, the Butleration.
All of that weight coming down across the chest, and Mr. Butler takes it.
And your winner, Mr. Butler.
Well, there you have it, Michael. Guard might have won at Multivania, but in a this more personal match, Mr. Butler comes out on top.
Coming out with a dub there. Mr. Butler.
So, and that is how we kick off the new season of Warzone.
Oh, indeed. What a beautiful match to start off with. What do we got next?
Well, we got a lot going on. So just to give you some other ideas of what you can expect today. As I already said, your main event, El Bandido de Laton of Tiger Dojo challenges the Victimizer Wilson, your multiversal heavyweight championship for the belt. Also, we are going to see Spectre Sonata versus Shoot Nation in the third match in their best of 7 series. And we are going to see a little bit of a comeback from... There's been a lot of issues between various people who at one time or another have been members of the faction High Voltage. And so 2 members of High Voltage are going to... Well, not 2 current members of High Voltage. Chaz Lee versus Aiden Xero.
Oh, that's going to be interesting.
Interesting indeed. There's another question, though, that's been out there. And that is, what exactly is going on right now with the Highlander McMorgan and the International Combat Club? Well, we're going to now hear, just to get the record set straight, let's hear now from the Highlander himself, ladies, gentlemen, and all non-binary friends, McMorgan.
Ah, the book closes once more on yet another year of wrestling. And by the gods, what a year it has been. Some of the greatest fights in my career. Taking on the Fey King and his wee little bastard. Fighting the bloody Son of Thunder and breaking our bodies against the floor. Fighting the Outlaws and throwing Squat right out of the ring and onto his arse. Great times. Teaming up with the good lad Beowulf and forming the Wild Hunt. Aye, he was unfortunate to watch it go and come to an end, but the fates had something else for the good lad. And so, they did seem to have for me as well. Let me make one thing straight to you. OTP did ambush my partner that night. And you know what? I was more than willing to take on the two by myself. I have yet to be broken in this industry, and by my ancestor's name, I was not going to let the two do it to me then. But then I was approached by the funny man Laton, who offered himself up for a good proper scrap. And who am I to turn down someone who wants to crack some skulls? And so the show goes on, and wouldn't you know it, I've given an offer. We want you for the ICC. Now, I'll be honest, I almost said no. You all have seen my history. Being part of factions hasn't really gone my way. They've all ended up scattered to the wind. But I've watched Nice Ice, Laton, Major Pain, and Glacirus. Proper warriors from other corners of the world. Fighters I can feel proud of to work alongside and gain the glory that we all seek. So I said yes. And so, as the newest member of the International Combat Club, I say this to the Warzone, to all the despots and the villains, to all the heroes and the mad scientists, to the bloodthirsty and the timid. I'm coming for ya. Son of Thunder, we're not done yet. The Fey King himself, we're not done yet. Whatever those monstrosities that are supposed to be coming out of the seals, I'm waiting. And you know what? I've got 4 other angry bastards at my back who are itching for a proper good fight too. Gold and glory will be ours.
Well, that settles it. McMorgan, the newest member of the International Combat Club representing Scotland. And things are looking good up for the club. They've got McMorgan. Their American member, Sergeant Major Payne, is now the Big Oof champion. Everything is coming up for the ICC. What do you think about that, Michael?
Well, I think he's a perfect fit. You know, those training gulags, that's just going to be like he's probably going to enjoy that, isn't he?
Probably, yeah. Yeah. He probably is requesting gulag time. Gotta remember, he comes from Scotland. He's used to the cold. Anyway, hang on a second. I'm getting a message from... he's what? I'm getting a message from Phyllis. Of course he is. No. Let him go to the ring. Let him go to the ring. We got some... Yeah, we had scheduled ring time earlier.
Someone demanded ring time now.
Someone's demanding ring time after hearing that. They're demanding ring time.
Oh, boy. All right. That's head to ringside.
Head to ringside. We're going to be hearing from the leader of the Conquest Bloodline, Semjax. I could not help but hear the message from McMorgan. I had to come out and reveal my own position of things. Now, as some of you may have heard, Carnival is out of action for the foreseeable future. And that leaves my Conquest bloodline a little underpowered. But fear not. for I always have a plan. And we have a glorious plan. We are forming an alliance with one of the strongest teams in MNW. One true pain. We will now be the conquest of pain. And I want to point out this is not putting Crocville or Registered Anon under my command. We are allies. And they are free to go off and do their own business. But this means we now have a united front against the growing threat of the International Combat Club, who have already interfered in OTP's business. And they have now offended me by recruiting that Kerr McMorgan. He dared attack me in the past. Well, I have beaten the Omnislayer. I have triumphed over another vampire lord. And now my wrath will come down on the Equalizer and his nationalistic foot soldiers. Woo!
So that's not a good thing, right?
What? One True Pain teaming up with the Conquest Bloodline? Yeah. That's a little concerning. It's... I mean, you already have the Bloodline, even without Carnival, that is still Semjax, Gorm, and Lady Boots. But now you add the Crocvore and Registered Anon? See, I already am worried because I think Registered Anon and Semjax have a lot to talk about.
Yeah, those two putting their minds together might...
Well, also just comparing flavors of blood. So, anyway. Yeah, and social media...
This is going to spawn a cookbook, isn't it?
Oh, no. No. Why?
What?
Meanwhile,
they were going to do it anyway.
Tweeting out on social media... our Sawyer tweeting out, I wonder if this allegiance comes with contractual obligations. Have fun. I mean, that's an interesting point. We should look into that. And McMorgan responding, saying, as I said, you sentient glue stick, I'm coming for you, and not even Gorm or the Mistress can protect you.
Well, that's a new one.
Yeah. And
to be fair, he is that tone.
He is. Well, and then not to be left out, the leader of the ICC, Nice Ice, tweeting out, yet there's one man you have never been able to conquer. I fought your minions alone before now, now I have strong allies. So, yeah.
Well,
that's a thing.
It's the International Combat Club. They're coming together from different parts of what makes that nationalist. I think you might be missing the point.
I don't know.
I thought it was a kumbaya, let's fight each other thing, which is counterproductive, but still.
You know what? I got a great idea right now, Michael.
Is that more wrestling?
I think what we need now is more wrestling. So let's head to ringside.
The following match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, Power Surge.
There he is. He's been, you know what? The last year was a good year for Power Surge. And he's been making some strides recently, teaming up with Kane and Tyson Smith to take on members of VIP.
Sort of a stance against the perceived bullying of VIP.
Yeah,
Put together.
That's basically, I mean, that was definitely what Kane's deal was. And Power Surge seems to feel the same way. Although, I mean, there's a lot, I think, going on. As, well, I'm going to remind you of a fact here after we introduce his opponent.
And introducing their opponent, Suplex Sam.
So first,
Suplex Sam, baby.
Suplex Sam. So, of course, Suplex Sam, a member of VIP, but both of these wrestlers were at one time, at the same time, members of Nakama Worldwide.
Where was he this week? Any sightings?
Okay, this is going to sound a little weird, but the latest sighting apparently was in Antarctica.
Why? Why does he care?
The only answer we've gotten so far is penguins. So, with that. So, yeah.
You know, McMorgan told me once that Guinness was made out of penguins, but I think he was joking.
I think
exactly tell.
I think he was. Anyway, they're off. And Power Surge taking an early, lead, but then Suplex Sam immediately, suplexing him.
Yep, starting off with that suplex here. He's going to want to stay in control, stay on that grappling, those power moves.
Yeah, because Power Surge is, as we see here, a great cruiserweight.
Great cruiserweight. You can't put down his strength either, though. Power Surge. Plenty of feats of strength.
Sure, but right there, standing bulldog, but mid-rope drop kick.
Forward. Spinning round into that drop kick indeed.
Oh, just chop with authority. Wait, what's he? Oh no, this doesn't look good.
Uh-oh. Just bearing back on the leg. Ugh.
Well, again, injure the leg and you take away a cruiserweight's ability to, be jumpy and flippy.
Yep, not going to be able to get balance on those ropes or be able to do any sort of springboard or jumping maneuvers here.
He's giving him a clinic on neck breakers.
I imagine Aiden Xero would approve.
I mean, as much as Aiden Xero approves of anything these days, the man is unhinged.
Absolutely batshit bananas. And
we'll see him later tonight in a match versus Chaz Lee. But right now, Power Surge going for the kick.
Heel kick.
Ooh, right in the gut.
Yeah, right in the basket. Oh, bread. Suplex Sam. Oh, rolling senton.
Oh, that was suplex. He got him with the circuit breaker.
Circuit breaker not quite enough. Sam able to kick out there.
Yeah, well, it looks like Power Surge. Oh!
Got the knees up, those shoot stylings of Sam.
Yeah, it was going for the lightning strike, and Sam countered. Again, these two aren't strangers to each other, having been a team at one point in Nakama Worldwide. Oh!
Taking it to the apron, spiked Sam.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a lot of good strategy from Power Surge. You know, he's working on finding ways to neutralize Sam's strength advantage.
Pump handle suplex by Sam there on the outside, driving the head and upper back of Power Surge into the mat, the rubber mat on the floor. That's about a half an inch of padding. Just stops our competitors from busting themselves open. That's still concrete, folks.
And a DDT and a moonsault off the middle.
People got to realize that about the ring too, Jerry. That's pine 2x4s. That ain't no trampoline.
Oh!
Quick, why that hurts.
Quick slip out by Sam. But again, the leverage in that position by Power Surge. He knows what to do.
1, 2. Another kick out by Suplex Sam there. Even with that deep cover, Sam still got plenty left in the tank here, but up on the shoulders.
Oh, well, there you go. And an Enziguri. And once again, Power Surge is going to fly. Lightning Strike.
Lightning Strike connects this time. 1, 2.
But Sam gets the gets the shoulder up.
Yeah, bit of a lackluster kick out that time. Shoulder up. But Sam overhand right and whip into the corner. Suplex Sam. Turning around Power Surge. Power Surge able to get out using that agility.
You know, I have to assume Power Surge, knowing that he was messing with VIP, prepared strategies for all of them. But again, Sam, someone he knows. Aha! A flying lariat.
You know, that could also be a detriment. This could be Sam, someone he thinks he knows. The amount of time apart these two have spent to each other, you can't put your finger on those changes. Maybe a change in aggression in Sam. Change in attitude. In Power Surge.
Knee to the back of the head.
Beautiful suplex there. Quick drop behind, released. Perfect timing there by Suplex Sam. Now driving the knee into the back of Power Surge over and over.
And getting back into the ring at the 7 count, breaking the count.
Not done having fun here on the outside. Sam, ooh! Bandido suplex into the stomp there. Sam fully utilizing his time here on the outside to weaken Power Surge.
Power Surge finally getting a little bit of momentum back. Oh, right in the gut.
Yeah, but his head bouncing off that ring apron still has him knocked loopy. Hey, Jerry, is there any interesting facts about the ring apron that you could tell me?
It is the hardest part of the ring.
Wow, I didn't know that. Incredible the things you learn. Now roll through Schoolboy. No, into the... Oh! Deadlift into the suplex.
Kick out by Power Surge.
Once again. Oh! Beautiful bridge. Look at that, bridging into it. Oh!
This isn't looking good for Power Surge.
Perhaps we have another suplex on the way here. This could be the end, but Power Surge powering out with right hands here. Kick to the leg, kick to the breadbasket, power surge, perhaps going for... Oh!
The power surge!
The power surge connects!
But it's not enough!
Just barely a kick out there from Suplex Sam, getting the shoulder up. High Rent District goes power surge. Oh my god!
Flying neck breaker. Now what?
He flew straight.
Oh!
Doing horizontal there.
Going for a third lightning strike, but countered by Sam.
Big lariat, power surge, lariat, leg sweep, and 1, 2, 3.
And your winner, Suplex Sam.
Well, there's a victor for Sam I Am.
The Suplex Man.
I mean, I at one moment thought Power Surge had it after he hit the Power Surge, and Power Surge, you can tell, disappointed by his performance, but still good job. I guess
for upset that Sam got that as far as he did.
Well, I think Power Surge is now thinking back to the drawing board.
Yep.
Have to figure out how he is going to deal, because I got a feeling this isn't over by a long shot. And there's another thing we got to deal with. Speaking of VIP, let's not forget what happened at the Multivania Go Home show. And of course, I am referring to the leader of the VIP, Ozir Turan, winning the mega money in the big bank briefcase. Which means Wilson has to be at least keeping a partial eye on the leader of the faction he used to belong to. So we'll just we'll let that one sit and percolate for a bit. Meanwhile, tweeting out on social media, we have Mr. Enigma tweeting, I wonder what paperwork he had to sign that Anon had written up for that alliance. Ooh, Mr. Enigma, always a wise man.
Yeah, Enigma always in the back, observing, watching everyone's every move.
And he's right. If somebody knows how to write a good contract, it's Richard Anon.
Indeed.
And by the way, apparently I got a request there. We're going to be throwing an extra match in tonight.
Oh?
Because after that announcement by Semjax, we are now going to have a member of the International Combat Club versus a member of the Conquest of Pain. To be announced. To be announced. Meanwhile, speaking of ICC, Sergeant Major Payne stating International Combat Champions Club versus two factions scraping together enough material to remain relevant. Sounds like a fun time to me. Good God, having McMorgan around is already turning into a fun time. Fair enough, and I like his little play on words. The International Champion Club, of course. That he's a champion. Also, hang on, I got to find something here.
McMorgan, can't forget, also a champion drinker.
That's true. We also had a tweet out on social media asking a pertinent question. Although I can't find him more. It was somebody asking, is VIP still around? And the answer is yes.
Well, you asked that question, and what tends to happen when you ask about VIP?
So, well, meanwhile, all right, we know a lot happened at Multivania. One of those questions that was settled. It was, we had that feud between the ace of MNW, Zeta, and the man of mystery, Adrian Driscoll. Which, of course, Driscoll, you remember, I mean, that match was a banger of a match, but
Incredible
decisively won by Adrian Driscoll. And now, folks, brace yourselves, because we're now going to hear from the winner of that match, ladies and gentlemen, Adrian Driscoll.
Well, my friends, the ace of the multiverse has fallen into, of all things, the very move that brought him victory just last year. But more importantly, Zeta, was that one last relic from your past? Or did someone from your present step in? Now, he has the answers, my friend, but can he be trusted? Those are the questions you have to ask yourself. Those questions don't concern me. What does concern me is, what is next for Aiden Driscoll? Well, I'm not gonna ruin the surprise for you, my friends. No. Perhaps my business with Zeta is concluded. Maybe he still needs a little bit more guidance. Maybe I have my eyes on someone else who needs enlightenment. You'll just have to wait and see. For now, I think old Aiden Driscoll's just gonna sit back on the porch and take a gander at these fireworks from Multivania. These fireworks are special, though, because these will leave this place plunged into and engulfed by chaos. Chaos, mind you, creates desperate and scared men. And in their fear, maybe a few will want to cut a deal to save themselves or advance their careers. The secret is out, my friends, and my door is open to all those who seek it. Which one of you is brave enough to seek me out and step through that door?
Well, that was
Great, and I gotta add another person to the list of people to avoid in the hallway.
yeah. All right. Well, you know what? That's fine. That's fine. Although, okay, we this may sound like because of timing of things that this is somebody searching the ring, but he actually requested ring time.
Oh, well,
I mean, he filed the proper paperwork and everything. It was amazing. So, you know what? Let's head to ringside. And let's hear from the Beef.
all right, listen up, losers. Fuck them kids and all that. But first, I got something today. I got 3 losers, 3 idiots to address here. One of them got a little identity crisis going on. One of them has some little bit of daddy issues going on, and the other one can't hold down a friendship to save his life. Well, listen, you 3 want to talk about bullying and fairness and all that crap. Well, if you want to take it back to high school, I will. So step out of the way, or I'm stuffing you back in the trash can where you belong. I'll give you a swirly. I'll remind you of when you peaked. How about that? So shut up, Tyson, Kane, Power Surge, get the hell out of our faces, or you're gonna find out what it really means to be bullied. How about that? They don't mean shit to us, but what means shit to me is Ozzy, the man winning the big money in the bank. And might I remind you that VIP is just as strong as ever. We are absolutely fine. And might I remind you as well that
Well, here we come.
Oh, jeez.
It's Juan Chance.
Not this guy. Just let Beef talk. He was...
Well, it's going to be interesting to see what these two have to say to each other.
What were you going to say, huh, big piece of carne, huh? What were you going to say? What were you going to say, what, that you deserve something? What are you going for now, huh? I don't like all this talk about bullying and all that. You know what I had to overcome to become where I am, huh? I had to overcome you and all of this bullying, and I think I overcame the same man that you're about to talk about. Okay, first off, shut your little mouth. This is my scheduled ring time. I filled it out, all right? I had to spell a lot of things on a piece of paper, and you're wasting my time. It was hard, okay? And yes, I'm talking about the victimizer. I beat him 1, 2, 3 in that ring. It happened. It happened. I beat the champ, so I'm the one who's gonna step up and take that belt. Okay, my friend, like I just said, you big, overgrown piece of purple playmat, okay? Grimace-looking motherfucker. I also did that. I also took him down. I'm the one who created the victimizer by showing him that he was not good as Juan Chance. Because when I get that chance, I am the best. Yeah, you're the best at getting thrown around. You're the best at being a literal sack of potatoes that the big boys in this company like to toss to the floor. That's all you're good at. That's all I've seen from you. You and your little bit of heroics and comebacks. Nothing but a bag of bullshit tricks. Hell, you're nothing but a little kid. So shut up. Okay, beef. So much animosity, so much anger. You need to calm down and realize that I'm a real competitor. It seems something in your head gives you this complex, my friend. It's not really a good look, you know. It's kind of... the kids call it cringe, but you know. No. I am not gonna sit here and take this shit from you. You're a joke. Your family's a joke. Your traditions are a joke. You need to step back into the back and realize where the hell you sit in the fucking order of things, you little shit. So go back there, shut your mouth, and leave me alone. Because you're talking about title shots and going after the championship. You cannot count out Juan Chance until he's gotten his chance. So maybe if you and I are having a problem, you can recognize that I have not gotten my chance. Oh my God, you and your little stupid catchphrase. You and your stupid little opinionated head, huh? You're not gonna step in here and think you're on the level of VIP. You are not on the level. All right? You are nothing, a speck on our boots. So I want you to take your mask, your little tight pants, and your little ass, and go to the back and take your place, shine in the boots of everyone better than you where you belong, you piece of shit.
Well, this is an interesting development, Michael. I mean,
these two both vying for the heavyweight championship.
I mean, they make interesting arguments, both of them. On one hand, yes, the Beef is one of the very few people to score a win over the Victimizer ever since he became the Victimizer. On the other hand, as Juan points out, it was a match with him, that Iron Man match, a couple of years ago at Apocalypse. Although I think some of the mockery from Meme helped that, which basically was the kick in the pants that set Wilson on the path that led him to holding the grandest prize in our business. So, and then of course, in all of this, you've still got to deal with the question of Ozir Turan and the Mega Money in the Big Bank briefcase. So, a lot of people making claims. That's what happens when you become champion. A lot of people who think they have some little sliver of a claim will start going after your belt. Meanwhile, tweeting out
That's
on
what
social,
it means to be champ.
It is. Not Juan Chance, Jaunt Tristram tweeting out, "It really does make my night learning that almost the entire roster is ready for a bloodbath. I can smell it already." Haha, vampire humor.
I don't think he was joking.
Oh,
I do not think that was a joke in the slightest.
That's so much worse.
Yeah.
Also tweeting out again, McMorgan, I almost completely forgotten that VIP existed. They're about as relevant as the subpar catering we have since Bandido went to Flashbang exclusive. It's a little sad. We're trying to see if we can get that contract again. Look, here's the thing. You can joke all you want about VIP and relevancy. As long as Ozir has the briefcase, you've got to take him seriously. And let's not forget that Ozir Turan is still one of the best technical wrestlers in the business. You can make whatever jokes you want at their expense. You've still got to deal with the fact that you get in a ring with Ozir Turan, you've got a fight on your hands. He's been a contender for that belt before, legitimately.
If you underestimate that man for a second, you're done.
And that's just something that has to be dealt with. Now, with all that said, in the end, Michael, we're still a wrestling show.
Well, that means we got to see some in-ring action, don't we?
I think it's time to head to ringside for our next match.
The following match is a tag team scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, the Troll Train.
So we're already coming out with, shall we say, some power.
Shall we say, woot woot, or choo choo, as it were. Troll Tray coming on out.
I mean,
beautiful acquisitions that you got there from Flashbang, my friend.
We did indeed. Every once in a while, wrestlers like to switch brands. And in this case, we got the Son of Thunder and everyone's favorite bridge troll.
And I'm betting the brand cut from those Troll Toll t-shirts is a little bit of sweetening on that deal as well.
It doesn't hurt, not at all. Also, him leaving all those notes around the locker room. Those little affirmations. Have a terrific day.
He keeps telling me things will get better, but I don't know what he means. I'm fine.
And introducing their opponents, the Murder Cave.
Well, okay, it's the Murder Cave, but that's just Arkoff, the Allfather.
The Allfather coming on out here.
The hell? Wait, is he going to take... We know, of course, there's been an issue with Arkoff and Johann Mjoln.
As there would be.
I mean, apparently a lot of people are saying this has to do with family dynamics, which I still don't have a clear picture on.
In my mind, it's more of a heavenly power struggle.
Wait a minute.
Oh. No. Okay. Oh,
And introducing their tag team partner, Dr. Grimm.
Well, wait a minute. Is that Dr. Grimm or... Oh, no, wait a minute. I'm getting a message. I just got a private message from Dr. Grimm saying I'm busy attending the seal. My Grimbot will get the job done.
Okay, we have confirmed it's a Grimbot in the ring, not Dr. Grimm. He's still loaded up with that pneumonic hand with the injectors. His Grimbot's still formidable.
I mean, let's remember what happened at the Go Home show. Why we even have our main event tonight. The Brass Bandit, El Bandido de Laton, was supposed to have a match against Maximilian Thunder Thighs. Got mugged by Arkoff, and the Grimbot got in the ring with him instead. And now here they are taking on the Troll Train.
I think I might have to go with Johan and Tiki on this one.
Well, we're about to find out. Oh, back and forth between Johan and Arkoff. And immediately tagging in Grimbot.
Lock up once again. Johan, there we go. Side slam there. Beautiful by Johan. Got to take advantage of that power and strength. Discus punch straight to the temple.
And in comes Tiki the Troll. Oh, right in the gut.
Gut punch, kick to the gut. Oh, knee lift.
And another quick tag by Murder Cave.
The Allfather in the ring.
Of course, we know that their teammate Chaz Lee will be in action later today against Aiden Xero.
Release belly to belly into the buckles there, Jerry. That was a brutal suplex. Jawbreaker though is a counter. Whip through there at the arm, and Tiki the Troll now.
Now going back for his own quick pin, back to Johan. And again, Johan versus the Allfather.
Allfather up onto the shoulders of the Son of Thunder.
And now just pounding on the gatekeeper of the multiverse.
Tag made. Tiki the Troll back in here. Going to take advantage of that athleticism here. That striking ability.
And oh,
it's setting up in the...
Getting them all tied up.
Oh. Had the stockade and the ropes. Ooh. And a boot straight across the jaw.
I mean, we all know Tiki can be a bit of a trickster.
Didn't a bit of a trickster. That was a brutal set of maneuvers there by Tiki. Though Arkolf, you can never count out truly here. Reversal grip into that DDT though by Tiki. That trickiness, that slipperiness, the audience knows and loves. Taunting in the Allfather. Allfather taking it to Tiki. Arkolf, oh!
Arkolf go boom.
Release from that pump handle there, just tossing him. Strong arm lariat, attempt to go for the dive there. The Grimbot able to evade. Big forearm strike to the cheek.
And just, is he injecting that poison or trying to get his hand in the mouth of the Son of Thunder?
I was there on the obliques there. They're on that trap trying to, I don't know if he's injecting or what, but that definitely can't feel good with the grip of that metal hand. Forearm shots and a big lariat. 1, 2. Able to get a 2 count out of the Grimbot here. Johan needs to keep staying on top here. Short punch. Waist lock. Slamming his head into the ground. Got the chin locked now.
You know, you got to think Tiki the Troll's probably maybe a little, well, having some, oh, nicely done, issues because he was subjected to Fey poison courtesy of Suicide Gemini, but also by way of the outlaw CJR Killer.
Those scamps always getting into something. Don't you love them?
And so the idea of poison being involved probably, it really annoys him.
I mean, poison would annoy anybody.
Sure, but he's got a personal experience. Meanwhile, oh no.
Pretty sure a man of that caliber would not like you talking about his past traumas, but I digress.
You know, wrestling is all about past traumas.
And it's all about big grumpy men who give you shit for talking about them.
That too. Speaking of Tiki, here he comes.
Tiki's not grumpy.
Tiki's not grumpy at all. Oh! See, I bet he had a lot of fun doing that. And now the Grimbot in the ring.
Tiki loves subverting expectations. Challenging the status quo, per se. Roll through does Tiki, driving the knee into the shoulder there.
I'm being informed that Earl King West was also somehow involved in that poisoning. Which, you know, they're on the same show again. Maybe he can have some words with him, but for now he's pinning a Grimbot.
1, 2. And a kick out there. Rolls through. We got that top wrist locked. Shots to the stomach there. Back to the collar and elbow.
Just going back and forth.
Trading holds and blows like it's Christmas Day here. Big elbow shot to the temple of the Grimbot. Collar and elbow locks in once again. Transition into the suplex there. what does Arkolf have planned here? Oh!
Oh, what a
power slam!
Broken up by Johan.
Locking up with Johan, sending him to the outside. Tiki got to remain in control here. Pulling him back to the center of the ring. Arkolf though able to roll and get back up. They're trying to hold out for the tag.
Oh!
Oh! Spike in the elbow. Right into that trolley flesh. Belly to back.
Oh, right in the bread basket.
Basement suplex there.
Uh-oh, Johan setting up. Oh, didn't quite connect with whatever he was planning.
I think Arkolf is a shift out of the way and took a forearm to the back of the neck of Johan. And now...
Oh, back and forth.
Beautiful reversal there into the DDT.
Oh, again.
Locked in.
The claws in the claw.
The claw in the mouth. On the dangerous side here. Unable to capitalize there. I think Arkolf a little bit itchy.
Again!
Oh, once again! Arkolf, I think, trying to keep an eye on Tiki across the ring here. Johan in some trouble. Perhaps, maybe, now with whatever coursing through his veins, trying to stay conscious, trying to stay aware of his surroundings.
Or Ragnarok!
Ragnarok connects! The Grimbot 2! And a kick out. Now, Fez press there.
That was a Ragnarok out of nowhere!
And now, just pummeling the head of the Grimbot.
I think he's telling the Grimbot what he thinks of his concoction.
A little bit of boot in your life there from Tiki the Troll. A boot to the face really is the spice of life, Jerry. And we got the figure four.
We got the figure
in.
four.
Figure four locked in.
Broken up by Arkolf.
But taking it immediately into the pit. The ref taking a moment there. Tiki, maybe a little bit of frustration there. Punch to the small of the back of Arkolf.
And here comes Johan.
The Grimbot seems to be down and out for now.
I think they cracked his cranial chassis.
Yep, busted open. Some sort of hydraulic fluid leaking from the head of the Grimbot.
Oh, shades of the Allfather.
Not a place you want to be in. Technique be damned, you got a man this strong. Clutching you up like that, it's gonna hurt. Once again.
Oh, reverse!
Chin reversal. Oh, going for the big elbow, just missed. Slide behind, Grimbot picks the leg. A little bit of freestyle wrestling there.
And again with the claw.
Yeah, straight to the jaw there, the mandible. One, two.
Kick out at two. The Grimbot, of course, programmed to act like Dr. Grimm, and I think he's getting frustrated that the claw doesn't seem to be having the effect he wants it to have on Johan.
The claw wants to get...
Wait. I think he made him pass out.
And your winners, the Murder Cave.
Take a note there, asterisk, that was by referee stoppage.
I guess it finally reacted the way they hoped.
Big boy needed a big dose.
I gotta look into what exactly is going on and if that's actually legal.
It's probably not. And is it your fault? Probably.
Hey.
Do I care? No.
That's just... that's all I gotta say. Well, anyway. So really quickly, social media going a little nuts.
Jerry.
Huh? What?
Please don't send me back to sensitivity training. I don't want to go there again.
You know what? Yeah, that's fine. I need you here. Somebody has to act as a buffer between me and the wrestlers. Anyway, Graven Allen tweeting out, the only thing VIP had in common was that Wilson and Sam were Flashbang originals. Speaking of some, hashtag Flashbang forever. Actually, Wilson is a Flashbang original. Suplex Sam, just trivia, did start out on Warzone, but is a Flashbang original because he in fact was in the first tag team match ever on Flashbang. Did you know that?
I did not.
Yeah, it was all of Shoot Nation, all three of them, versus Doom and the Creation.
Oh boy, I bet that match was fun and terrifying.
Yeah. Also, interestingly enough, tweeting out, we have Injustice Jake tweeting out. So I get off the plane in Nova Scotia an hour ago, and I hear that Chaz is scheduled for action. Jerry, I thought we were going to be smart about this. Clearly, I have not gotten through to you. This is outrageous. What is Jake talking about? We will hear later in the show in a pre-recorded comment. But, folks, in the meantime, we here at MNW Warzone are dedicated to bringing you the best in professional wrestling. But we are still a business and we have to make the money sometimes. So you know what that means? It is time to go to a commercial break. And when we come back, we are going to be hearing from your new Warpgate Hardcore champion, the Constant Nightmare, Constantinople. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Consume.
Feel the warm, milky, healing, Jesus-powered goodness that is Lactatanks. Step inside or be thrown in forcibly by registered Anon after you've gotten the shit beaten out of you by multiple people in one wrestling match. We swear nobody has ever died in a Lactatank. What is the Lacta made of in the Lactatank? We have no fucking clue, but we enjoy it anyways, and you will too. Lactatanks, come feel our warm, creamy, healing Jesus goodness.
Multiverse, Nexus Wrestling's Warzone, Flashbang, and Fiery Line are all proudly sponsored by Enraptured Beauty. Our products, rather than using unnatural and harmful chemicals, revitalize your skin by boosting the natural elements already present and enhance your natural beauty so you too can love your best self.
It's morning in Multiverse, and the rest of day looms looking to break the weary like monster breaking human twig in a wrestling ring. But there is remedy. Squash roast coffee, made from finest naturally grown beans for best wake-up energy. That's because every bean have 10 beans within. That'll be 10 times more big energy than competing brand. More than enough big squash energy to power through day. Squash roast coffee. It's big cup of good stuff. Now available in decaf. Oh, but there is need to come down from blood rage.
When you want the most detailed and violent looking pictures of battlegrounds, look for Perfect Snap Photography. We do bar fights, wars, underground wrestling, and weddings.
My wedding dress, you fat harlot!
Remember, Perfect Snap Photography. It'll be bloody perfect in a snap.
You two can now wage war against the flabby wrestlers of MNW with your own exclusive Zacho action figure. It comes with trios tag belt accessories and nut-kicking action. Pull the cord to hear Zacho's famous quotes.
Get that microphone away from me before I shot up your...
The Zacho Duo action figure, sold separately.
Whether you're working at home or giving your opponent work, we here at Lowe's are there for you. We're here with our sturdy tables and ladders that cease to exist if broken in half. We're here with rings that can stand up to even the most grueling of hoss fights. And when a locker room door is inevitably smashed by an angry lion woman, or a fiery undead leaves burn marks all over your paint, Lowe's will be there with a little elbow grease, a substandard 2x4, and a 6-figure bill. Don't believe me? Listen to these satisfied customers.
You know, I like Lowe's because they have tables that I can put pizza on because everyone else keeps breaking the goddamn tables.
This is Raphael Sampson here to remind you that Lowe's brand lumber is subpar at best. You deserve better. And trust me, I would know. I worship a god.
Sometimes when executing wrestling justice, I've had to break down a few barriers and a few walls.
Oh, fucking damn it, Max, my wall!
Thank goodness I shop at Lowe's, so I can get the best deal on replacing and fixing all the walls I break.
Lowe's. Do it subpar for more.
Why?
And now, a message from the brass. This has been a message from the brass.
Have you or a beloved faction member suffered from a preventable workplace injury, jobber discrimination, threatening lawsuits from VIP, or harassment from Trashman Jones? You may be entitled to financial compensation and physical retribution. If so, please call Gorewheel & Associates Law Firm to schedule an appointment. We handle all cases, whether they be civil litigation, criminal litigation, or a backstage beatdown. We understand it's tough out here in the Nexus, and you need someone to both watch your back and break the other guys. So call 1-800-NEXUS Defense. And remember, you don't pay a fee unless we get blood and money for you.
And we're back. And, you know, that commercial break reminded me, I'd like to do a shout out to Flyboy Bell and Gorewheel, two wrestlers who retired this Multivania. So, good job. Thank you for all of your hard work, guys. And, Gorewheel, I hope you're still, your law firm is still covering us. Anything you want to say there, Michael? Michael, your microphone's not on. Okay, while we figure out Michael's microphone, we're going to take a moment here. Yes, Multivania was an epic event. So many epic matches happened that weekend. As always, it changes the scope of the entire locker room. But as often happens, this is not the first year or the first pay-per-view we've had people retire. So again, thank you, Gorewheel. Thank you, Flyboy, for all of the years of great wrestling you gave us. You okay there, Michael?
I'm fine. Don't worry about it.
Are you getting choked up?
Shut up.
Okay, well, while Michael is... yeah. Anyway, while Michael is being verklempt, folks, we made a promise. We, at Multivania, we had new champions. We had new Nexus Titan champions. We had new Big Oof champions. We had a new Multiversal Heavyweight champion. And we had a new Warp Gate Hardcore Champion, and we're going to hear from that. Ladies, let's go to ring. Ladies and gentlemen, and all other friends, let's go to ringside and hear from the constant nightmare, Constantinople.
There are patterns repeating in everything. They happened twice. Twice it happened that I emerged from Multivania a champion. That I emerged with gold. That I emerged victorious. But the hardcore championship, this belt, this thing that I have. This thing that I have captured, it will be changed, it will morph, it's going to become a platform, a vehicle to launch, to see into things unknown. It's going to radicalize this hardcore championship. The Warp Gate will be changed, will be twisted 7 times. 7, yes. 7 times, 7 days, 7 victims, 7 matches, 7 meals for the mouth of terror, for the eye into the universe, which everything shall be consumed, shall be erupted, shall mix, shall turn, shall be twisted and violated, shall change, shall become a platform. Shall become a monolith, shall become so beautifully and wonderfully twisted and chaotic, swimming with the sounds of screams of pain, victory, joy, death, fear. The true reign, the true terror of the constant nightmare of the chaos. It has but just begun. The strongest and mightiest can walk and talk, but for no longer the Multiverse Championship will not be safe, shall not be sound, shall not be alone. For I am coming.
Michael? What? What was he talking about?
I don't know. Something about he's changing the Warp Gate title.
He's twisting 7. The number 7 came up, which I'm already worried because that was the number of seals.
Yeah.
But I'm also I'm getting a message that I don't understand. 7 was Nurgle's number? Does that mean anything to you?
Is that like a pasta? I think I've had Nurgle before.
I don't know. Anyway, I'll get into it. I'll figure out what he's talking about. Meantime, tweeting out on social media, we have our friend the Sandman. Hey, Constant, can you lay off the Warp Stone beer and translate that for us? That would be great. I think that Sandman speaks for all of us. So say we all. Oh wait, we're getting a tweet from Constantinople. And this actually, it's not from Constantinople. It's from a group called the Nightmare Imperium. We're letting them off the leash a bit. Have fun, Multiverse. As if I don't have it. You know, I have enough to deal with the seals and with Mega Money and the Big Bang briefcase, and I have Dark Lords. We're clowns at Multivania. Now this. You know what? You know what's going to make me feel better? Going back to ringside, because, you know, I told you earlier that we, hang on, one last social media, then I'll tell you what I said earlier. Because it's McMorgan going, I will admit, this is actually concerning. Need to break out the Blessed Sword. Yes! McMorgan, yes!
He has a Blessed Sword?
You know what? His family are Fey Hunters. You know, I actually trust this, him and Jeff. I kind of trust in these, and Anomnies. All of them. Give me luchadors. Give me all of it. Meanwhile, we had promised that a member of the ICC would meet against a member of the Conquest of Pain. Well, the members have been selected. So
time to head to ringside?
It is time to head to ringside.
All right, let's find out who it is.
The following match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, Glacirus.
Well, first off, I give you the master of Street Lucha.
Representing Mexico in the ICC.
This man has done so much in his storied career.
Por la gente, es Glacirus.
So there we go. The first man up it. That's going to lead the question, who is he going to face?
Oh, also remember, Master of Street Lucha. He knows where all the best street food is as well.
It's true.
Never palling around with him. He's got a sixth sense for it.
And again, ICC's on a roll.
And introducing their opponent, registered Anon.
Well, there you have it. I couldn't cite a moment, but considering how long both of these wrestlers have been in MNW, I'm sure they faced each other before.
We're going to have a records keeper take a look at that. It's going to be an interesting match, a clash of styles for sure.
Well, the master of Street Lucha and Anon. So this is well, actually, this is going to be a very interesting matchup. I'm not going to lie. I mean, Anon is a tough competitor, but now this new alliance that has been formed with the Conquest bloodline, and the thing they all have in common is they don't like the members of the ICC. And here we go. Michael, who do you like in this match?
I don't know. This is going to be tough. OTP did a strong showing, but of course, the International Combat Club on an extreme roll here. And you gotta, I think in this matchup of styles here, I might have to go with Glacirus. Though, if Anon can, this is a tough one, if Anon can get off enough damage here, enough early, I think it'll go the way of OTP. It all depends on how much damage Anon can do in the early comings.
Now, pointing out that they have probably faced each other before, a lot of that probably comes from they used to be exclusively tag wrestlers. Well, and it was probably in a tag matchup. That's a much different beast than one-on-one. This could be their first one-on-one matchup.
It'll be the first meeting in singles action here. Pump kick to the head and to the gut there. Off the rope assisted, try to go with the Pele kick, but off to the side was Anon. Gut wrench with a side slam now.
Aha! And again, Michael, as you were saying, the master of street lucha.
Yeah, run a takedown there. Those kicking combination, every time that kick combination hits, it looks like it hurts.
Oh, yeah. So we have the master of street lucha versus the embodiment of Florida Man. Oh!
You got the streets, the greasy, muddy streets. Wait, what? Ref!
Anon hit a Meth Valley driver, and that knocked Glacirus out.
He had his head on the rope, Jerry. He had his head on the rope. The ref did it again.
And your winner, registered Anon.
Well, now Anon can't show his face in the barrio anymore.
I mean, has he ever shown his face anywhere?
He can't show. He's going to be stabbed if he goes down a certain street.
Sure. Meanwhile, all right, that's, and I'm sure somewhere the rest of Conquest of Pain is very happy.
Can I hit our ref with my car?
I would like to remind you our ref is functionally immortal.
He deserves it.
It would be at most an inconvenience, and he'd come looking for you.
Get that man some cataract surgery or something, Jerry. He had his head on the rope.
Meanwhile, so earlier we got a message on social media from a certain Injustice Jake, who is apparently in Nova Scotia right at this moment. I don't know why, but we have a pre-recorded message addressing some concerns, some complaints. You know what? Rather than me going on, let's just go hear from Injustice Jake.
I am certain that many in Warzone and the MNW community at large are curious about what's been going through the head of one Eustace J. Especially since I claim not to be the hero I once was. But truth is, I've been distracted for a bit, so it's understandable. I've had to shift my priorities, but I can't get away with that anymore. Dave and his problems are finally outside my scope. There's no self-important rookies swinging above their weight class in my general direction, and there's certainly no former cyberpunk protege of mine demanding every ounce of validation and guidance that I can spoon-feed him. So I'm finally able to take a moment for myself while the rest of MNW celebrates another year in the books. Except I've already done my soul-searching, and there's one thing I can't wait on anymore. Our wonderful GM, Mr. Jerry Aldini, is a man who does not like having his dirty laundry aired, but I feel like he's forgotten something. His end of a bargain that he struck with me a few years ago at this point. A reminder for the uninitiated, I was offered a choice before Multivania 6, retirement, or a stint as Jerry's problem solver. Clearly, I haven't retired, but I'm still denied the carrot that he has been dangling over me at every event, every week, every godforsaken minute I'm in the ring. All of that effort, those bruises, beatings I endured, and he still denies me the right to my namesake virtue. For whatever inscrutable reason Jerry wants to hold close to his chest, he refuses to give me a one-on-one match with Chaz Lee. Jerry, Chaz Lee is a problem that you cannot solve by ignoring. Lee enables schemers like Grimm and buffoons like Payne in the same way, and that makes him a serious problem. A problem that was and still is on the same level as that ace up your sleeve, if not above. Stipulations be damned. I need this. Hell, throw me in a ring with him and a Grimbot. I'll fight them both. Won't be the first time I've fought two of Grimm's comrades at once, probably won't be the last, and if Zacho, Zeta, whatever the hell that mechanical identity crisis calls himself is any indication, it'll take me longer to beat the bot. For more than a year, you've gotten a taste of what your leverage with me can get you, but Jerry, it is long past time to pay the Paragon, and you have always known my price.
Okay, first off, I think there's a bit of revisionist history in there. But, that's fine. Jake, right now you're in Nova.
You can't say that, Jerry. You own the company.
I don't own the company. I am just...
not the company. You're in charge of the thing.
I am just the general manager.
Bourgeoisie.
Look, when Jake gets back from Nova Scotia, we can sit down and have a meeting. How about that? Meanwhile,
actually, the angry guy to your table. That's fine.
Well, and speaking of his concerns, well, you know what? Best way to deal with that. Let's. There's one of the matches we promised you earlier tonight. There's nothing else to do right now but head to ringside.
The following match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, representing the Murder Cave, Chaz Lee!
There he is, folks. The engineer. He is a future variant of him, created Zeta. He is a member of the Murder Cave and formerly a founding member of High Voltage, along with a certain Justice Jake. Now, Injustice Jake, although apparently his first name is Eustace. I didn't know that.
What?
He said that during his promo.
That was the one thing I didn't catch that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Anyway, but he's in Nova Scotia right now. And so here comes Chaz Lee. There's been a lot going on. There was a lot of people involved with High Voltage in a recent multi-man matchup that, let's just say, fueled a few fires of resentment. Let's say that.
Yeah.
And introducing their opponent, they are the cyberpunk prodigy, Aiden Xero.
And let's talk about somebody who I think we can arguably say is the source of a lot of tension, both in present and former members of High Voltage and just in general. Aiden Xero. This man made a deal with Earl King West and then was surprised he got backstabbed.
I mean, it's not too surprising when you realize this man also is distrustful of birds.
And doesn't, and oddly, specifically doesn't believe in pigeons.
I tried to explain to him the difference between a dove and a pigeon, and he threatened to kick me in the nuts. So that's how that conversation went.
I had to once explain to him that a smoothie wasn't a type of locker room attack.
I think he thinks it's lotion now.
And they're off, and immediately Chaz Lee comes out striking hard. Two former members of High Voltage.
Big elbow check to the gut.
Two men who were in the Mega Money in the Big Bank briefcase match. And you all know how that went. Did Aiden just flop?
I think he had a little bit of a trip up there.
Ah, massive uppercut with that hydraulic arm. These two are just going back and forth.
Very even match as far as physiques and technique is
concerned.
Oh! Knees up by Chaz Lee, and now through a DDT. Swung over the shoulders. Tightening up their leg, and just a quick cross body there from Aiden Xero.
Aiden, stop biting the fingers.
Not as much as other competitors, but the weight that Aiden does have, he knows how to throw around, Jerry.
And Aiden bringing him up.
Aiden, as a competitor, incredible bodily control. Unfortunately, can't say the same about his mind and emotions. Chaz Lee, however, very cool, calm, and calculated.
Now Chaz in the... Oh! Kick from Chaz Lee.
Yeah, straight to the back. That was right across the hamstring there. Like I said, calculated, Jerry.
Well, he is an engineer.
One would say the most deadly nerd in the multiverse.
I don't know. I think Omni Geek, well, maybe not. Anyway.
Deadly. Yeah.
Oh, just Aiden unloading on Chaz.
2.
Kick out at 2. Judo flip by Chaz. Now just
driving in those elbows. Yep.
Just back and forth.
Up kick there by Aiden. Able to reverse out. Send Chaz Lee over the ropes here. Dangerously dangling on the apron there. Back in, the athleticism of Chaz Lee cannot be denied. And
going for the pin.
2 and
kick out. And here we go. There you have it. Wait, what's going on here?
What?
He hit the pile bunker and now something's happening. I don't know what's going on. Some lights at the top of the ramp. Wait, it's Jake!
From behind!
It's Jake!
From behind!
I thought he was in Nova Scotia!
What in the Wonder Woman's invisible jet? Jake all the way from Nova Scotia! Pile bunker on Jake!
And Aiden's decided, you know what, I'm going to let them do this right now. The ref is just looking on in shock.
Big red hat Jake.
I guess Jake decided he wasn't waiting for a chance at him.
Chaz Lee with the sixth sense for these things, though, sort of heard it coming there for a moment.
But now
it's not the direction.
And now Jake getting out of there figures he's sent his message.
Up kick to the forehead. Big old body slam there from Chaz Lee.
Oh, and a kick from Aiden. Chaz hit that pile bunker. I'm sure he thought he had the match won, and then there comes Jake. I guess I might be having that meeting with Jake sooner than I thought.
He's gonna be upset with you.
Kick out at 2 by Chaz Lee.
By the way, I won't be able to be there because I have a doctor's appointment at the dentist's.
Oh, and again! Another pile bunker. Is this going to do it?
1, 2. Kick out pile bunker. Not quite enough. Aiden perhaps enough respite from Jake interrupting in the match. Could this spell a loss for Chaz Lee?
Well, that's what we're going to have to see. But right now, Chaz... Oh, just bringing it down.
Raining down right hands.
Oh, getting them wrapped up.
He's struggling.
And he taps.
Oh, he taps.
And your winner, Chaz Lee.
So in spite of interference by Injustice Jake, Chaz Lee manages to pull out the victory on Aiden Xero. But this former high voltage feud, I don't think we've heard the last.
Social media blowing up, and I think you might be in trouble.
I am not surprised. So, first off, we've got Jack Andrews, who was in a match at Multiverse, going, y'all got some crazy people here, Jerry. Oh, and before I forget, obligatory Montoya is a tool social media post.
I have been. Did you want me to be a tool? You want me to be a tool, Andrews? I can be a tool, Andrews. You want me to be a dick?
I remember this is a crazy man with a baseball bat. Just keep that in mind. Anyway, next up we have a message from Graven Allen. Getting a lot of flashbang tonight. You know, high voltage seems to be quite a source of scandals of late. Maybe they should just disband altogether and figure something else out. Well, right now, Graven, the only 2 official members of High Voltage are Wonderball and Leonid Sanchez. Jake, Chaz, Aiden, all former members. What worries me, there are 2 other members. Now, one of them we haven't seen in a long time. The Yakiniku Party. But
he's doing space justice things, right? Justice in space this time, though.
You know who else was in High Voltage? Zeta.
Oh, yeah, huh?
Yeah, and Zeta. And why was he in there? Because that variant of Chaz Lee was his creator. Anyway, no more putting it off. Tweeting out Injustice Jake. Revisionist history my ass, Jerry. I'll be waiting in your office after the show. Sure you don't want to stop by my office after the show?
I have to get my eyebrows waxed. I'm booking several appointments as we speak.
I see. Also, I should point out on an earlier question from, and it's not coming up on the screen, but I did get a message from Mr. Butler about Constantinople. He was like, Nurgle would be the name of one of the Chaos Gods in the Warhammer universe. Great! Great. And 7 is...
I still think I had some Nurgle at an Italian place.
Look, you know... Anyway, that's just a... So, all right, that happened. Look, we still got a couple of matches to go. We're gonna get through this. I promise you, we're going to get through this. This next match should be fine. You know why? Match 3 in the best of 7 series between Spectre, Sonata, and Shoot Nation.
Some high-octane tag team action coming up.
What could go wrong? You know what? Let's go to ringside.
The following is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, Spectre Sonata.
Flashbang Originals coming to tear things up here in Warzone. Spectre Sonata, legendary tag team in the business.
Yeah, and that actually is part of the beef that Shoot Nation has. They were one of the first call-ups from Flashbang to Warzone, and they feel they're being overshadowed by, as they put it, the shiny new toy. And Spectre Sonata, they came over with Johan.
CG with a big old hello to the Warzone as he comes down to the ring.
Yeah, well, hang on. I love this part. There we go. And of course, they're big hits with the Phantom fans, who had their own announcing table this year at Multivania.
Yeah, one of them asked for my autograph. Dude named Ebenezer. One of my only fans. Weird name.
And introducing their opponents, Shoot Nation!
And here they are, the Scorpion, Jack, Abbott, and Devin, Shoot Nation. It is right now tied 1-1. Both of these teams would like to get the next win, get a leg up in their best of 7 series.
Yeah, they've gotten a taste of each other. Now it's time for the main course. Time to get into the meat and potatoes of these matches. This could swing the momentum. And could we see signs of victory from either team in this series today? I think we could.
I mean, one has to hope. So with this matchup, who do you like this time?
I think with what we're seeing so far, I think the aggression of Shoot Nation might still be on their side, might be the leg up.
Well, we're about to find out.
The positivity and happy-go-luckiness of Spectre Sonata, I think, can only take them so far. They got the sheer grit, determination, piss, and vinegar when it comes to Shoot Nation.
Oh, and just blows from Devin onto the bad CG Ghost.
A heavy-handed MMA competitor, Devin. Ready to tear things up, to tear up the corporeal forms of these ghouls.
They okay, we got to be really clever. They are ghosts or phantoms, ghouls or something else entirely.
Oh, I thought it was okay.
Ghouls are more of an undead creature. I've had to learn these things. And apparently,
so if I call Semjax a ghoul, will he accept it or beat me up?
Beat you up because they're definitely a lower order than vampires. You know, he's very proud.
Oh, gotcha. Right.
So imagine a zombie, and then make it, you know, less appealing. That's a ghoul.
Okay, gotcha. Wait, so are ghouls science or voodoo?
Good question. I'll have to check in with experts. I'm pretty sure voodoo.
Meanwhile, garroted across the ropes here. Devin now. Oh! Just the speed, the velocity of that DDT.
Pure Metal Ghost gets Snake Eyes in the corner. Choking a ghost. I didn't. Okay, that sounds like a euphemism.
I think we all choke the old ghost every now and again.
And now Jack Abbott in the ring. Elbow to the back. And up.
Ooh.
There you go.
Good kick of the leg there.
And again, quick tag.
Tag out to CG here. CG stepping in the ring.
Let's remind everyone.
Shots, though.
The prize at the end of this series, whoever wins this best of 7 gets a tag team title shot.
Currently to be standing against the Dark Lords.
That's right.
That being the team of... Oh my god. There we go. Step through the Rana.
I think he might have just busted Devin open. But yeah, the Dark Lords, Jean Tristram, Exar Kun, and Earl King Wes. And apparently they are perfectly okay freebirding.
Yeah, very fervent with that freebird rule. So you got to think, if this comes down to Spectre, Sonata, who are they going to sub out? Do you think that might change their strategy depending on who comes out on top of this best of 7? You think there's a certain combination that might suit one or the other?
Well, here's the thing. If you're facing Phantoms, I do think either way you're going to want Jaunt Tristram involved. The question is whether or not you want a Fey King or a Sith Lord. A pure metal ghost walking the ring.
My money, if Sonata wins this best of 7, I think they want to have Earl King in. Give him some flashbang backs, if you will.
Maybe. I can see that. But again, both of these teams were on flashbang at one point. But I do think if it's Shoot Nation, it'll be Exar Kun probably.
Most likely. I don't think MMA has a hard counter for the Force.
Well, that and he would probably want to break their chains. Whoa!
He wants to break everybody's chains. And stepping through here, CG.
Working the leg.
Through the toe hold. Oh! Five fingers to the face, Jerry.
That's just the skill of the bad CG ghost.
Now stomping away at the head of Devin, bringing some of the brutality that Shoot Nation loves to bring.
And now just, he's bringing the metal.
Commentary Inzaguri combo there.
Just remember, this ghost got a lot of his training in mosh pits.
Oh God, was he that guy at a metal concert? Not the pit ninjas, Jerry. Not the pit ninjas.
And twisting neck breaker. And yeeting. One does not just yeet a ghost, but apparently Devin does.
The ghost has been yotin'. Straight in the middle of the ring here, now just driving in those right hands. I think we got some plasm flowing, Jerry. to the gut, and oh god, just hammer fist to the temple.
Now he's just choking him in the corner. Oh, he's got his foot on the rope.
2, foot on the rope. Ref.
And your winner, Shoot Nation!
Like, son of a bitch! God damn it!
Ref did not see the foot.
You dyslexic motherfucker! God damn it!
Yeah, but either way, ref's call was official. Shoot Nation is up 2-1 in the best of 7 series. That gives them a little bit of an advantage. But yeah, that was twice tonight. So anyway, well, we're here. Nearly done with the night. Getting ready for our main event. And folks, let's remember, at Multivania, we had an epic Night 1 main event. The second year in the row that Wilson main evented Multivania for the Multiversal Heavyweight Championship. The difference is this year he won. And so before we get into our main event, let's hear from the champ. Ladies and gentlemen, Wilson.
This one was for you, Inoki-san. Thank you. Thank you for everything you've done for professional wrestling. And may you rest in peace. While you may be gone, strong style will live on. Bombaye. Now I assume all of you want to know what happens next, huh? What's next for the victimizer now that he's finally claimed his destiny? Well, I'll tell you. By capturing this title, this great symbol that signifies your place at the very pinnacle of professional wrestling, I've painted a gigantic target on my back. And by doing that, I've forced everyone to acknowledge me. No matter what they do, they need to fight me. Everyone needs to fight me. And that is how I'll make my wrestling utopia a reality. I'm going to set an example for future generations. By fighting until my body shuts down or my bones turn to dust. By making everyone in this company take wrestling seriously. By turning the boys to men, goofballs to competitors, and show-offs into workers. I will go on a spree of victimization like never before. And through it, I will turn my dreams into reality. Anytime, anywhere, anyhow, I will fight for this title. And for as long as I hold it, I will keep molding this company into my golden beacon of strong style. But if you don't like the sounds of that, then please come and try and take this belt away from me. Try and end my golden age and see what happens. Hell, I'll even add a little incentive to encourage you. If you can beat the victimizer, if you can take the multiversal heavyweight title away from me, I will retire from MNW permanently.
That is a hell of a stipulation. Well, either way, Michael, you know what time it is.
I do indeed know what time it is, Jerry. It's time to fulfill contractual obligations, but it is also time for our main event! So, boys, girls, and everything in between, say it with me. Let's do this!
The following match is for the Multiversal Heavyweight Championship and is your main event. Introducing first, El Bandido de Laton.
Representing Tiger Dojo, he was supposed to have a multiversal heavyweight match at the Go Home show pre-crisis, but he was screwed out of that opportunity. So now we're making good. The Brass Bandit is back in MNW to have an actual match.
And introducing their opponent, they are the Multiversal Heavyweight Champion. Wilson.
Your multiversal heavyweight champion, Wilson, the Victimizer, bringing on, in his own words, a new golden age of professional wrestling. A nod to Antonio Inoki, a nod to Strong Style, and a death knell for his victims.
It has been a long road for Wilson, but he has clawed his way to the top. He is, as they say, the man, the pinnacle. He has reached the top of our industry, and he now wants to mold it in his image of the perfect wrestling organization.
The vision of professional wrestling that this man has is brutal, is grueling.
Wait, we gotta wait. It's that moment. There we are. Did you hear something?
What?
Thought I heard something.
Huh.
Ah, weird. Anyway, so here he is, folks. In the area, we have his first title defense.
Of course, up for grabs here, the greatest prize in all of professional wrestling. I can say that without Eric Generics in here.
This is true.
Because we both know it's true, right, Jared?
Well, I mean, it's certainly, yeah. I'll say it. I mean, Flashbang's got their championship, but it's not multiversal.
Ah, I got him to say something. Ah! The rivalry lives.
There it is. And now that the ceremony of the belt is reaching its conclusion, it's time.
Main event time indeed.
And we're off.
We got a plucky youngster here. Won his shot from the Tiger Dojo.
Yeah.
Oh, buckle bomb into the bottom turn. Oh, Wilson has no chill, Jerry. This man has no chill.
No. But he is facing someone from beyond the forbidden door.
He said, cool. I'm going to break your head and legs now. Oh, Wilson. Absolutely. Oh, just a punch to the hamstrings there to the side of the knee. Trying to...
Bringing him up against...
forearm shot and a punch straight to the temple. Wilson having a taste there. Some strikes back here from Bandido.
And Brass Bandit coming back.
Brass Bandit sending him into the top buckle. Laying in some leather of his own.
Oh!
What a high lion salt that was, dear Lord.
My scouting on the Brass Bandit has him as a bit of a cruiserweight. I mean, and he, aha!
Oh, coast to almost the other coast.
I mean, he's got a very lucha style and a very lucha look,
and he's got a very lucha broken back now too. Oh, the victimizer Wilson not taking any chances here. Straight across to the sternum, right back up to the top, stomp to the top of the head.
Well, it's this no-frills, strong style of Wilson's.
PK, stomp to the back of the head. Another shot here. Wilson just trying to bring something out of this young lion. Now hammer and anvil elbows across the traps and obliques there. Elbow to the chest once again. Just trying to turn the upper body of the Brass Bandit into mush. He still has some of that athleticism on his side, though. World champion could possibly be in some trouble. Big knee lift there.
Well, you know what they say, any given Saturday.
Indeed they do. You never know what's going to happen here on MNW. Oh! Kick out at 2 there. Back to the top once again.
Elbow to the back.
Right to the small of the back. I think even Wilson himself could appreciate that one. Oh, big chop. Overhand to the chest. Knee lift once again. In the corner, taking shots. The grit and determination of this young lion here.
Well, I mean, he knows this is he knows that he's going after the biggest prize.
Rookies be damned, though, when you're in the ring with the victim.
The tombstone stunner, or the trombone stunner, excuse me.
Trombone stunner, not quite enough here for the Brass Bandit. The world champion still got plenty left in the tank, and I think he's just pissed. Stomp to the lower back. Wilson through with the arm drag. Setting his sights, and a shot to the chest once again. And another one! Oh, God, just trying to cave in this man's rib cage is the victimizer Wilson.
And now just raining blows on the Brass Bandit.
The world champion strikes fear into the very audience themselves, into his opponents, and then funk-esque headbutt there. Strong style right hands. Leaving nothing to the imagination.
Well, it's very straightforward when you're dealing with Wilson.
Almost reminds me of those Ibushi-like strikes. Absolutely, as the kids say, no chill from Wilson. But the breast bandit coming through. Lion salt there. Smell from lower back. Breast bandit bringing the champ up. Knee lift once again. Poison Rana.
Going up top again. And a Hurricane Rana takedown.
Indeed, using that agility. But is that enough? Powerbomb! Powerbomb from the champ. That was a quick trigger sit-out powerbomb and a kick out from the rookie here tonight. Uh-oh. No.
It's that
Gotch style. Pile driver! Pile driver!
And your winner and still multiversal heavyweight champion, Wilson.
And there you have it, folks. His first defense. And I have a feeling Wilson is going to be a fighting champion. There he has it, folks. Wilson, your multiversal heavyweight champion. Now the question is, who will be the next to set up? And we, of course, know, lurking in the background, Azir Taran. With that mega money in the big bank briefcase. Before we end for the night, we got a couple of social media posts we want to go through. First off, we got Jack Andrews. Strong style, huh? Maybe the victimizer should walk the king's road one more time. And then this one's interesting. It caught my attention. It's an account I don't recognize. Saying, a new champion for a new era of Warzone. I can't wait to see how everything evolves. And again, I might come see it with my own eyes. Signed, N.
How did they get on our wrestler's feed?
That's a great question. And of course, as soon as he got backstage, Wilson tweeted out, who's next? That's the question, Wilson. We got two people already arguing they should have a shot at you in the Beef and Juan. You've got Azir Taran with the Mega Money in the Big Bank Briefcase. You've got the Janitor chomping at the bit to get a shot at you, but he's got to deal with the co-championship of the Nexus Titan belt. It's insanity. And this is your new season of Multiverse Nexus Wrestling Warzone. We are glad to be back, and we look forward to another absolutely amazing year in MNW. But
because this is the year where I get a raise, right?
Sure. We'll talk to HR. See what they say. We'll have to talk. I'll have to check with Forrest. He just for advice. Anyway, folks, we're out of time. So for Michael Montoya, I'm Jerry Aldini. Good night.
Buenas noches.